Welcome back to another edition of the Ask Gamedev Community Member Game of the Month. This is the monthly showcase where we feature interesting and innovative games that are in development by members of the Ask Gamedev community. To submit your game to be featured, make sure to join the Ask Gamedev Discord server. At the beginning of each month, we post a form where you can send in your game submission. From there, the Ask Gamedev team looks at each and every single game to come up with the top 5 to feature in this series. Thank you again to all the devs who have submitted their games. Looking at each one is a joy for the team. Without further ado, we are Ask Gamedev, and these are the Ask Gamedev Community Games of the Month for November 2020. Welcome back. We make videos on how to elevate your game development and inspire others. If after watching this video you want to continue the game dev conversation, check out the video description for a link to our Discord server. We're now making fresh Ask Gamedev content on all of the major social networks, so be sure to check us out there too. Let's kick off the list with our winner for November. Voted number 1 by the Ask Gamedev community and hailing all the way from Bandung, Indonesia, we have Potion Permit from Mass Hive Media. Potion Permit is a pixel-perfect fantasy RPG adventure. The game takes place in the town of Moonbury, a community wary of the advances of the outside world. When the mayor's daughter falls ill, you, Moonbury's most accomplished chemist, are sent on a mission to search for a cure and also share the wonders of modern alchemy with the town. You'll spend your time meeting residents, diagnosing symptoms, gathering ingredients, brewing potions, and curing ailments, all with your trusty canine companion alongside. As soon as we saw the trailer, we were floored. The charming characters and world, along with innovative diagnosis and potion crafting mechanics, really had us hooked. To top it all off, living in a house shaped like a potion bottle is just the icing on the cake. The game is being developed by a team of 9 and is being made in Unity. Mass Hive Media has been creating games since 2014. First, starting with mobile titles, the team eventually moved on to more premium games for Steam and other platforms. Potion Permit has been in development for 2 years now and is set to release in 2021. It'll be available on Steam, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. While you wait, give it a wishlist ad on Steam. Check the video description for a link. Congrats again to the team at Mass Hive Media. Next up on the list is a title inspired by beloved classic cinematic platformers like Prince of Persia, Another World, and Flashback. The Eternal Castle Remastered from TFL Studios. A remaster of what, you say? Well, as the story goes, the original Eternal Castle released 33 years ago in 1987. As a kid, developer Leonard Menchiari found a light blue floppy disk in an old dusty drawer at home. While his parents were away, he went over to his 486, inserted the disk, and experienced the Eternal Castle for the first time. He was hooked. He played for hours, claiming that it was
a personal experience told through the eyes of someone who went through many life journeys, an experience that was able to connect on a human level more than any other media he's ever seen before.
Then, tragedy struck. One day when removing the disk from the drive, it broke. The metal piece of the floppy disk remained stuck in the drive, making the game no longer usable. He never played it again. Fast forward to decades later, Leonard decided to remake the game. He gets together with a friend, Manfredi Montemaggi, and they start building a world that feels as close as possible to the classic cinematic platformers, mixed with what they could remember of the Eternal Castle. They're then joined by 2 more team members, Giulio Perrone and Daniele Vicinanzo, and after a couple of years, the remaster is complete. The team successfully remastered a decades-old classic for new audiences to enjoy. Or did they? Polygon might have something to say about that. It's such a unique way to position a game, and we love that the devs put in the time to create a development backstory. The title was made in Game Maker Studio 2 over the course of 2 years. The Eternal Castle Remastered is now available on PC, Mac, Linux, and Nintendo Switch. Third on our list is LAWMAGE Academy from Verinius. LAWMAGE Academy is an RPG that centers around a magic school. You learn spells, craft potions, make friends, and go on exciting adventures as you uncover the dark secrets of LAWMAGE Academy. The title takes place in Magaskaya, a country full of wonders. LAWMAGEs are the people who protect the country from the threat of magical creatures. That's where you come in. You are one of the few people invited to attend the prestigious LAWMAGE Academy. Dark secrets await. The title is being developed by a solo developer, Finalists. We've actually been following this title even before it had been submitted for the Game of the Month because, as you know, we follow and often champion solo developed games. Finalists' story is quite unique. With no game dev experience, meaning zero background in coding, art, music, and game design, he jumped straight into the creation of the game using RPG Maker MV. He learned all the necessary skills by watching YouTube videos. He was inspired to make the game from his experience as a lawyer. As a human rights lawyer, he's encountered lots of stories that have drastically influenced and changed him as a person. He wanted to create an experience where players could feel invested and immersed, have fun, and explore the themes of the grayness of morality and the meaning of justice. The title has been in development by Finalists for 2 years, part-time. After creating a prototype that was well received, he decided to invest more in the game by commissioning an artist and a few composers to polish the game even further. LAWMAGE Academy will be released on PC and Mac in 2022. Add it to your Steam wishlist today. Next up on our list of Games of the Month is another game with the word Academy in its title. We have Witchery Academy from Cubanary. Witchery Academy is a 3D adventure where you spend days learning whimsical spells, growing fantastical vegetables, brewing powerful potions, and meeting other students. The game features an academy where you learn the ins and outs of becoming a wizard, spirit companions, and a whole lot of land to explore. Cubanary is a team of 2, one part-time and one full-time, and this is their second game, the previous being the VR title Fantasy Little Jobs. Only 7 months into development, and it's looking great. The team were inspired by their love for magic and are making the type of game they've always wanted to make, a game where there are adventures, magic, and cute cats. Witchery Academy is being developed in Unreal Engine 4 and is set to release sometime in 2022 on PC and consoles. To keep up with the game's development, you can subscribe to the Witchery Academy newsletter at witcheryacademy.com. Last but not least on our list, we have Dark Swords by solo developer Lair Game Studio. Dark Swords is a 2D action platformer, inspired by some of the greats of the 8 and 16-bits era, like Ninja Gaiden, Super Ghosts and Ghouls, Mega Man, Castlevania, and Super Metroid. The game takes place in a world full of mystery and features tons of creatures to fight and epic end-stage boss fights. Lair Game Studio's game dev journey started in 2020, but he's been dreaming of becoming a game developer since age 10. We're impressed by what he's been able to accomplish in such a short amount of time. During this time, he's been able to learn coding and create the first alpha of Dark Swords. The game is being made in Unity, and while it's still in development, you can pick up a copy of the alpha version on itch. Check out the description for a link. Thanks for watching. For more Ask Gamedev, check out our previous community showcases or this playlist on solo development.